Welcome to Unsolicited Opinions, Season 6. Today, as usual, we have great guests. Today, we have Pia, who is a hypnotherapist on past life regression, and we're about to pick her brain.
Did he get that right?
I think so.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
If not, she'll hypnotize me and make me tell the truth later. But we're about to find out what she does, where she does it, how she got started, and where you can find her.
Right.
On
all
this,
those things.
All those things on this episode of Unsolicited Opinions.
Unsolicited opinions. Ooh, I love those.
Come on, nigga, let's go. I've been waiting.
My first question is, Pia, is that like just like Cher, Madonna, just one name? That's just Pia.
Maybe she don't want to give a full government.
I don't want her to. If she don't want to.
I want to give my full government, but it is the name that I have been going with for the past 25 years now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell it?
P as in powerful, I as in inspirational, and A as in awesome.
I mean,
acronyms.
What else you need? I mean,
acronyms.
I have nothing else to add to that. That's just awesome, and I will always refer to you as Pia.
And I appreciate
my dumb ass is spelling it with an E though. P.
Can you walk us through without?
No, hypnotize him.
No. I'm just saying without like, I don't know if you have trade secrets, anything like that, but can you walk us through like what a normal visit would be if somebody came to see you and, you know, they had a request for your services? Mm-hmm. What would that entail?
Okay. Well, right now I'm doing it virtually. So the sessions are on Zoom. Clients feel really comfortable in their own homes, in their own surroundings.
That is true.
So at the beginning of the session, I'm going to do like an intake. I'm going to ask certain questions. Why, what is your reason for wanting this session? And I'm going to ask some personal questions too, not like I'm trying to get in their business, but it's a reason for that, because I am trying to get to the root of what's going on in their life. After that, I'm going to walk them through a relaxation technique that I use. They'll get extremely relaxed, and it's hypnosis. They're not asleep. You're always aware of your surroundings. Then we go into what's going on in your life, right now that's bothering you. And once we get past that, I will take them into a past life. And actually, they're guides. Whoever it is that you pray to, whoever it is that you call on when you're meditating, those guides are always going to be present, because you're not by yourself, ever.
Really?
And some people call those, guardian angels. Some people call them.
I feel like I'm by myself.
No, you got guardian angels.
You have angels, you have guides, your ancestors are around you at all times. Even though your eyes can't see them, your spirit
so disappointed in you.
No, they're not. Maybe they are.
That's why I don't want to see them. Because I know my grandfather like, look at this nigga. He know better than I taught him better than that.
You back on Pornhub again?
Oh. God damn it, son. He married.
Oh, okay.
How many socks you got?
Okay.
I just said, all right, back. But
okay.
Yeah.
So they're calm.
Yes.
And they're calm through your calming techniques.
Right. Okay.
And you go back to the past life regression.
Right. Your guides are going to take you back to a past life that is impacting your current life. So let's just say that in your current life, you keep running into roadblocks and you can't understand why. You're doing all of the right things, but it's a pattern. It's something there. So they're going to take you back to where it actually started. Now, it could have started 300 years ago. It could have started 500 years ago. And you're going to be in that life. You're going to see what is going on. The images are vivid. You can see the colors.
I'm booking a session. I want to do this.
I'm just saying, that's a big grudge from 500 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
to hold on to that.
But listen,
But
it could make sense though.
Yeah,
like if you it could be a revelation, but like, oh my God, because it could be like the butterfly effect. Like that one thing happened, changes the course of years, and you might see it then and be like, oh, you could fix it. Now I'm curious. Now I want to do it. I want to book a session with Pia.
When you get, the coolest thing is like when you're in that past life, sometimes you can recognize people that are in your current life, and I'll know that because you're gonna tell me. And I'll say, do you recognize anyone? Like, oh, that's my Uncle Johnny. But in this life, that's your brother Timmy. See? And it's all by design. And so you go through this process and we discover what happened and we heal it. Sometimes other kinds of things are going on with you too that is causing problems in your current life. You could be holding on to anger. You could be holding on to other kind of low vibrational emotions. Sometimes things are attached to you. You don't know it, but they are controlling the way that you think. They're controlling your behavior. They're like parasites. And so when those are discovered, because we do like a scan, your guys do a scan, they're like, I see something right there. Let's deal with that.
Hold on. A scan?
Yeah.
So what kind of scan? Like
It's like they're just going to look at you
a
from
spiritual
head.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Not like a CAT scan.
Yeah, she don't have no
No.
CT machine.
That's right.
No,
Okay.
no,
That's
not like a
okay.
CAT scan,
Yeah,
no.
Okay. A spiritual scan.
Right.
Right.
And so if they detect anything, then we're gonna deal with that. And it's not spookism, it's just real life. Sometimes you have things, other souls that did not go into the light, right? For whatever their reason is. Every soul that passes away does not go into the light. You do not die. You are a spirit. And so sometimes you just decide to hang around. Sometimes you might want to see your kids
You better
grow
hope I
up.
don't hang around, Chris.
You mean
I'm listening to her. I'm thinking that I'm gonna go in the past life, be like, I recognize your ass, and I've had an alcoholic best friend for 300 and some years, and that's who's holding me back.
Yeah. I'm being held back because I'm friends with this motherfucker. Now it all makes sense.
I recognize him.
I could be Elon Musk. But for him,
No, you don't want to be Elon Musk.
I don't. Fuck him.
Elon Musk probably did something back then, and he's now he's an asshole based on what he did back then.
hey,
But
I did see a comedian. He was saying, comedian said like all lives matter. He said because we get reincarnated. And he said, now you're trying to figure out why your life's so tough. And he said, you was probably a slave owner in your past life. And now you're a black man all upset about why times is hard.
Yeah. That would be just in the spirit world. Like if you could, people's assholes in the past, like you brought them back to suffer what they put on other people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's karma.
Yeah, but I do. I mean, I say it in jest a lot. Where like karma will get you, but I kind of do believe in karma, like, because you put good stuff out. I believe you'll get good stuff back. If you put out good vibes, you get good vibes back. I do believe in that. Whether it's true or not, I believe it. So I try to give out good vibes.
If you believe it is true.
Exactly.
It is the truth. And karma is not a bad thing. The end result is that you recognize the mistakes that you made and you correct it so that you don't go into your next life doing the same old crazy stuff that got you in the situation in the first place. Now, if it take you a long time, then oh well.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a couple lies.
It's gonna be on you.
Take me a couple lies. I
Ain't no
don't learn.
telling what I did the last life.
Yes, I was. Yeah.
Like I might have passed 2 lessons. I got like 8 more.
I got 8 more lessons. I'm gonna get them next life. Next life, I'm gonna get those lessons. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this shit right here.
I got these
my
2.
God.
I got these 2 lessons down. Though.
So
Like how many times you go to the 8th grade?
Hold up.
I got held back 3 times. You know?
But no, this is very interesting to me. It's very interesting to me because it's something I don't know about. So I'd like to learn things I don't know about.
So I'm still trying to. I want to understand. I understand how when you started feeling like you could help other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And did all this come naturally, or did you have a mentor, or did
When you was young, did you ever have this? Like, did you know about your gift?
I knew that there was something
Different.
that was going on with me. I just did not have a clue because they don't talk about that in church.
No, that's witchcraft in church.
They don't talk about it in
you
church.
Witchcraft.
But I have always known things. I've always been
Cognizant or clairvoyant,
and I know it. And but you couldn't talk to nobody, so I just did not.
No, because people like they call you crazy. If people, you try telling people like, I know this is going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, shut up, you crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the stigmatism that's on it, and that's what people are cynical of spirituality, because there's no tangible proof. Like what we were talking about earlier, like people like to see tangible proof of things, but like y'all told me earlier, it doesn't work like that. There's not always something you can put your finger on and be like, that's why. Sometimes it just is what it is. Yeah.
If I lay hands on someone now, somebody, depending on who that person is, they could be, from the church or some other religion, they would look at me and say something negative.
Right.
I'm like, what's the difference?
You'll call witchcraft. Yeah.
Spirit is spirit. You can't define spirit by a building or a religion or a label. It's a gift.
You have that gift.
I have it.
And so, okay, so before, I want to make sure people know how to contact you to utilize your gift.
Yeah, because I'm going to reach out because I'm curious now.
Do you have, what's your contact information?
If you want customers.
Oh, absolutely.
You won't get a lot from this show, but you might get like 2 or 3.
On social media, on all of my platforms, that's Instagram. On Instagram, it's Pia the Soul Mentor. And every place else, like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, it's the Soul Mentor.
Oh, that works because we're unsolicited.
So what do you have to do to get in that frame of mind to read people? Or is this just something, is that your being? Like everywhere you go, you exude that and you could just read people? Or is there a state of mind you have to get into to actually get deep into somebody?
Like to do like the session, or you're talking about my session? Well, I have to prepare the atmosphere. I got to make sure that my space is cleansed. I've already given instructions to my client before they even come to the session.
Right.
I'm going to have them write down 15 questions that they have always wanted to know the answer to.
That's a lot.
Because that's going to come up. And
that's not a lot.
It's not a lot now.
Yeah, 15. Yeah, that's a homework.
Tell me one question right now that you've always wanted to know the answer to.
See, I don't even know. What was that? Are you doing that sound? How did Alex Trebek die? And I was like,
oh, you know what?
No, but I mean, so
I'm trying to think of like an exponential question that I always wanted to know the answer to.
Like why
are we here? Like that's
a popular one. Why am I here?
What is my purpose in life?
So that would be one of your questions. So during that session, we're doing a whole lot of work. You're working. Your guides are actually going to be right there with you, and they are going to answer every last question. You are going to get the answers in real time. They are going to tell you what's going on, the blockages and all that kind of stuff like that, why it happened. They're going to give you homework so that you don't find yourself in the same situation over and over again.
You in trouble. That means another 15 questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you find, are these sessions like one and done? They got their answers, or do you find that people come back, you have repeat clients, or they get their one and done, and I'll be like, Brian, you need to do this, type of thing, or a mix?
Sometimes I think it's a mix, because sometimes healing is instantaneously, and because you have been around for eons, you got so much stuff that is on the inside of you. Because a soul is the culmination of every lifetime that you
now,
have
this is what
lived.
I do think about. I think about how many, like us sitting here in this room right now, how many people, generations that we go back, like thousands, like, because that's how it works. Thousands of generations. We go back, and all that entails, and all those generations, going back to the biblical times. Like, we've been around for a while, and we got DNA from all those people from thousands of years ago.
So for clarification, far as your spirit, and then us going back generations and this and that, when we are doing the past life regression, are we talking to relatives, friends, and family, or are we talking to ourselves from a past life? Is it our own soul speaking, or is it somebody close to us?
Combination, or is it our just ancestry?
It could be a combination. Your ancestors are a part of you.
Okay.
Nothing is really like outside of you. Even your angels. You seriously have an executive team that is with you at all times. Okay, you got your higher self. You got your ascended ancestors that are not on the astral plane. They have already, they can see from a higher perspective, and you have angels, you have cosmic beings and they're benevolent, but they are there to guide you, give you the truth, keep you safe, help you to accomplish your soul's mission, because you're just not here to.
So I guess that's the main question: how do you talk to these people? Through you?
Right.
Like, you talk to us through you?
Exactly. When you're in that state, because you're tapping into your subconscious, right?
Right.
And that actually controls like 95% of your life. You're tapping into your subconscious, and so when those guys show up, and you will know when they show up because you're gonna tell me, because I'm gonna ask you like, yep, right there. Then I'm gonna say, okay, well then allow them to speak.
Wow.
And then I'll say, well, he Brian wants to know this. I'll ask the question.
He
And
wrote
it
down
comes right
10
out.
or 15
Yeah,
questions.
because I'm lazy. I got 10 questions.
And they be like,
Most
let's
I come up
go.
with.
Because they're waiting for you to ask, because they've been trying to get your attention when all those strange things be happening. You be like, what? What is
That's
that?
because your executive team in the booth upstairs are mad at you because you keep calling audibles. Like, I told him to go right. I said, Alabama 16 on 2.
It is the coolest, I would say, outside of having my sons.
How long have you been
the most
doing this?
rewarding
How long have you
work
been
I
doing
have
this?
ever been doing.
How long have you been doing
I
it?
got certified the beginning of this year.
That brings up another
almost.
question. How do you get certified?
I had to go to training. I had to go to an actual hypnotherapy school.
Really?
And this kind of training is not like you see hypnotists on
Yeah, it is.
media and
Internet,
stuff like
TV, yeah.
that. It ain't that kind of
Because I was going to ask.
It's not.
Because my next question was, how can you hypnotize the skeptical, or can you hypnotize the cynical,
Or do they have
or
to
do they have to be receptive?
do
to
they
it?
have to be receptive to it?
Everything is based on perception, and you can't be a cynic and use logic and try to figure out, well, why is this and why is that and all that kind of stuff like that. You're not even ready, because if you're in that mindset, you're
Right.
not even going to go there.
Right.
You're not.
You got to
just
be.
not.
You got to be like, okay, I'm just going to just.
But everybody can be hypnotized. You're hypnotized every day. You just may not know it.
Pretty much. Yeah, we're all zombies walking through life.
That KFC commercial.
Yeah, it got me every time. Yeah, we're a zombie. Yeah, they can put some on TV. Next you know, we're going out to get something to eat. Yeah, we're all zombies to advertising.
So I know that you're doing it. You're having sessions on Zoom. But do you go certain places, i.e.,
They make house calls.
well, either house calls, or do you go places like Egyptian Eyes Boutique and do sessions there?
That is going to be the plan next year, right, Destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they can come. They'll have a space to come, and we can do it in person. Because some people do want to do it in person.
Yeah, I would want to do it in person.
Yeah, I think I would
me
prefer
too.
that. Because I wouldn't know if I got my area right.
Right.
Did I sage the corner
Yeah.
properly? Did I get my environment right?
Did I put the right zip code into your area on the internet? Like, I wanted to know, make sure you got Roswell and not Marietta.
Yeah, I want to make sure my spirits can follow directions. If they following me, they're going to be there.
Because they probably on Google Maps too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I need to know.
I need to know.
Right. No,
But like, look, I need you to go to Pia's house. You can go this way.
Yeah.
And session start in an hour. I need you over there.
Because y'all tripping. I need to know these things. I got 10 questions because I couldn't come up with 15.
Well, I allow up to 3 hours. So if you got 10, it'd probably be like 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh, good. Yeah. It's not gonna save me no money though, is it?
You got a whole movie.
I'm gonna come up with some 5 stupid questions. Then
You got a whole movie's worth of past drama. I'm sure.
Yeah,
you can get 2.5 hours.
I get 2.5 hours. Come out there bitch sobbing. She got me.
Well, if you book right now, because I'm running a fall special until November 25th.
Why is that? It has something to do with the moon, don't it? Don't it? Don't lie to me. It got something to do with the moon. November 25th. That's an awkward date to throw out there. November 25th.
No, because Thanksgiving will be coming up.
Oh, yeah.
People are not going to be,
You ain't going to do the moon. Got to do the macaroni and cheese. Like a ham. The potato, sweet potatoes of play.
Spirits got to eat too.
Y'all so silly.
Need that stuffing. Spirits say, I don't got nothing to say to you right now. I need to eat. Oh, and the football on? Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Why y'all trying to contact me today?
Right. I ain't answering no questions today. The Chiefs playing.
I actually have a session like the night before Thanksgiving. So
Yeah.
Can you imagine me trying to go, you know?
Yeah.
That's just some lady trying to get her grandmama a recipe. Right. She don't want to mess up the
Please tell me about that potato salad. Great grandma, she left me a long time ago.
Hey,
Ain't nobody been able to duplicate it yet.
Nobody's been able to duplicate it yet. I need to touch her spirit.
we gonna find out.
All my questions is
2 cups of relish.
So silly.
1 teaspoon of that's what it was.
Skim milk.
Mustard.
Skim milk.
Oh my God, skim milk. How did I not know this? Nah, for real though. I would like to do it because I mean, why not? We're only on this earth for a certain amount of time anyway. Why not try something different?
Well, this time.
Yeah, exactly. I might be able to tap into the future or to tap into the past.
And you're right about that.
I would rather tap into the. Would you rather tap into the future or tap into? Can you tap into the future?
Sometimes your guys will take you to a life in the future. I went 10 years into my future.
What? Really?
And did you see yourself on this show?
No, I
So, do you after the session? Is it does the person leave with anything? How do they get to see it, visualize it?
a lot of clients don't even remember what happened. They
Really?
remember bits and pieces of it. So because of that, I will record the entire session and they will get an MP4 recording of it so they can go back, look at it, take notes.
You got to Dropbox that though.
Yeah, hold on.
2.5 hours.
Oh my God.
You got to Dropbox.
So
that.
you
That's a
actually
couple
have
gigs.
sessions and people don't remember what they said, and you had to.
They remember bits and pieces of it.
So you can go. You can take somebody that deep of hypnosis where they don't even remember what they said.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Brian.
I am intrigued.
Brian, it sounds like you've been getting hypnotized for the last 3 years because most of these podcasts, you have no clue what you said the next morning. You don't remember
But
nothing.
that's just liquor. Ain't got nothing to do with alcohol. I mean, ain't got nothing to do with hypnosis. That's Crown Royal. That's the only reason that should happen.
Crown Royal hypnotized you.
Yeah. That should hypnotize me many a night.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But not spirit.
No, but you get a whole session. So then you get this. You get to hear the people that you named or the family members that you talked about and
Right.
the people you recognize.
Yeah.
Because if you don't remember that,
Exactly. And then sometimes, like I had one client when she came out, and we do like a wrap up, and I'll point out certain highlights because I take a lot of notes and everything. And I said, well, like, who's that? What do you mean? That's my great grandfather.
Really?
Yeah. I said, well, he was there.
Okay, hold on. I'm intrigued now. I'm doing this.
but I'm also like, is there, unfortunately, because us as black people,
Uh-oh.
no, I'm just saying there's a lot of times where you might not know who your great-great-grandfather was. You might can only get the great,
Yeah.
so you might not be able to get the
Yeah.
great-great.
Oh, look at
So he
me.
was like, it was some dude. He was tall,
I seen some pictures.
kind of looked like me.
My great
you know?
great grandfather was blonde hair, blue eyes. seen the pictures.
Right. but would you be able to point him out?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but you may not, because you suppose you go back 600 years. I like most people, they're lucky if they can. If they're doing like their history, they're lucky if they can go back to like the 1700s.
Yeah,
and that's pushing it.
That's pushing it. Yeah,
that is pushing.
And
it.
the black people, you probably can't go in 1800s as far as you probably.
And we're saying that via paperwork, not via the spiritual plane.
Not spiritual plane,
but via
yeah.
paperwork, you could probably only go back
18. Because once slavery, those records, yeah. The only records they have of us is how much we were sold for. Your ancestors were sold for. Those are the records that were kept. Because then commerce.
And like sometimes you may not even like you're a man now and you go under. You might go back to a life when you were a woman.
Okay.
I was a bad bitch too.
Yeah. I bet I was like Beyonce.
I was a bad bitch.
I was like twerking. I want to do this. Okay. I don't know if this is an appropriate question. What do these sessions cost? Is this something like I don't know if you want to divulge that or not.
Well, she could divulge the sale price because it's on through November 25th.
Yeah, because I mean, how much
you
is
can book my signature session, which is the legacy session, for $250.
I don't know how bad I want to know now. I'm just playing. $250 to go back in time. I pay that. I pay that for real. Yeah, I pay that.
Get my Marty McFly on.
Yeah, exactly. Back into $250. I mean, it would be an experience. I pay $250 for just one day.
Just for your tape.
So I already know my wife's gonna be like, I'll do it with you. Like, oh, so you got couple rate?
Can you do more than one person at a time, or is it just one at a time? Does it get crowded? Could it get like spiritually crowded?
Spiritually crowded. Like spirits be fighting.
These sessions are one-on-one, but next year I am gonna do parties where I can open it up and do like a group. But it's not gonna be as intimate as the one-on-one.
Yeah,
I will be able to take people back to a few past lives in a session as a party kind of group thing.
And I mean, he was playing, but I'm like couples. Do couples come in and say, "Hey, were we in each other's lives in the past?"
Oh,
well, I don't do couples.
Okay,
they have to do it one-on-one because you just never ever know what's gonna pop up.
Thank you.
And that person may have never even said that to your partner or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And they've been that thing.
We had a couple session. We divorced now.
Okay. You didn't tell me that you had another girlfriend, or you didn't tell me that the next start rolling in. The next thing you know, you be in divorce court.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
that's probably a good idea. That's good.
No.
Business wise, that's a good idea. Don't do couple sessions.
But what you could do is make that one of your 15 questions.
Right.
Oh.
So you
well, I got another question. I remember 11.
Like, Brian, why you divorced? Man, this nigga from 300 years ago told on my ass.
Fucking snitch. Fuck. 300 years ago. Baby, I wasn't fucking carrying the rocks out to the quarry. I'm just trying to tell you, I wasn't a house slave. I was in the fields. What are you talking about?
The point is to find out what the negative is, or what the hold up or wall, or
what if you hit that negative and you can't do nothing about it, and then now you know, and then it just fucks with you.
No, you will be able to do something about it. That's why we're doing it, because I'm telling you, it's not. However, the way that it got there, it's going to be the way that it leaves.
Okay.
And it's just there because you have not dealt with it yet.
Or recognized it. You haven't recognized it or dealt with it. And you can't deal with it until you know what it is. Mm-hmm. And right now, you're just being oblivious and being hypnotized by Crown, so you haven't dealt with it.
I got one more question. This is the biggest question tonight. Mm-hmm. What's up with the Powerball numbers? Can you throw them at me real quick? Let me give you a couple of them real quick. And then Gonna get out of here.
Go to the future. Your spirit go give you the ones in the future after you die.
After I die. That's exactly what it is.
In
But these are
2000
guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
I
2083.
purchase every day. Every fucking day.
2083. This shit
This
go
hit
hit on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. Fuck. I'm just messing with you. No, this is very enlightening. Thank you for your presence and your conversation tonight.
Thank you for having
very
me.
enlightening. And
Right. Is there anything you want to say
yeah.
to future clients?
Yes, I would like to say that it's time to heal. It is time to stop dragging all of that emotional baggage with you. Because when you find that you are constantly depressed or having anxiety or things just ain't going right for you, or you're having all these aches and pains and you just can't figure out, why is my life like this? It's something spiritual. So when the opportunity to heal is presented to you, then take advantage of it, because it is in divine timing. Nothing
you got that
happens by
voice.
chance.
But that's she relaxes you and hypnotizes.
She has that relaxing
So,
voice. I got relaxed right there.
Like she
Let's
said,
go
it's
ahead,
too
yeah.
much baggage that you're
Right.
carrying.
Yeah, because you'll become a bag lady.
Right. And that's why spirit only lets you bring 2 bags.
Hey, you got to pack light now.
Everybody do pack light.
That's right. That's my theme song.
You only,
That's
you only get to bring 2 bags on board. Unless you want to pay extra, you get 2 bags. You got to let the rest of them go.
That's
All
right.
right.
That's right.
Well, thank
Thank
you,
you so
Pia.
much.
Thank you, Pia, for coming on.
This
and,
was
and
enlightening.
indulging us two assholes.
This is very enlightening.
Very enlightening.
Just remember that sale ends at November 25th. Okay, so
We're gonna put
and
it
then it
across
goes
the
back
yeah, we're gonna
to the regular price. But take advantage of it and do something that is going to impact not only you, but your descendants. And when you heal, your ancestors heal too.
See,
and your
that's a whole
descendants.
nother thing. We didn't even. So we can heal like a whole generations.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we can stop what's been going on prior generations.
like generational curses that's been going on over and over and
Yeah.
over again.
That's why they keep on, because the person that
I'm in
has
the middle
been
of a
assigned
generation
that
curse.
you don't acknowledge it and zero in on what is going on and stop it and heal it.
All
and
right.
when you do that, it's on.
We're gonna have you back
Yes.
after our sessions.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Okay.
so. Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
have
yeah.
you back after our sessions.
Right. Because I'm gonna do it.
That makes more sense.
I'm
for us to
gonna
have you
get.
back
I
after
already
our
know I'm
sessions.
gonna get talked into it.
So but y'all hurry up because
The sale's on.
sale's on
know.
and it'll probably be after the sale
Y'all don't want
by the
them
time
after
we
sale
do
prices,
when we do the follow up. So
Hold on.
before you eat all that turkey.
You need to give Unsolicited a coupon code. So if they watch this show, you get $20 off.
I can tell you what the coupon code is.
No, we want our own coupon code.
You want
For watching Unsolicited Opinions.
Nah, go ahead and give her the
No, just
coupon.
play. Go
You
ahead,
just
go ahead,
be- you just play it.
coupon code is, and these are 3 capital letters, PLR for past life regression 250. The number 250. PLR 250.
Now, do you put this in on the website, or can they just like
In the
DM
book,
you
gonna
this?
go.
in the booking.
They're gonna go to the website and it'll say book your session, and you'll go to the booking page, and you'll see the little section that says redeem coupon.
All right.
You put it in there, and
There you go, folks.
PLR 250.
250.
All right, thanks for watching.
Get it how you
We're gonna-
live.
bye everybody.
Thank you.
Toast it up, B.
Mine's empty.
How you don't even toast me?
Because you have water. You have water.
Hey, this is Rick Joyner of The Rick Joyner Experience, and you're listening to Unsolicited Opinions.